decide shortly, okay? So for the first option, I was thinking of Bali. What do you think? Well, yeah, I mean, listen, Bali is gorgeous. It is just a paradise, an oasis in and of itself. And there are so many different ways to do Bali. Like, you could stay in a luxury villa, with your infinity pool right outside your door, or you could stay in like a bamboo tree house. There are lush jungle waterfalls, there are soft beaches, there are temples carved into cliffs, so there are just so many things that you can explore, and the view is just incredible. The water is like clear as day, and it's just a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of places that you can like spend the day or spend the evening, and even if you just want just like a very relaxing, visually peaceful place, Bali is such a good option because you can literally just sit and watch the sunset, and that's your day. So yeah, there's just so much peace in Bali. So it's just a good option if you're looking for something like slower, calmer, if you're really looking to get away. Okay, yeah, so let me tell you the rest of my options, and then you'll decide, because I don't want you to make a premature decision. Could be there's something better out there for you. Okay, so the next thing I was thinking was Costa Rica. So Costa Rica is more filled with adventure and fun. Obviously, there's still relaxation there, but it's more of like an adventure place, like places that you can go, things you can do. You can go ziplining, you can go see volcanoes, you can go to hidden waterfalls, and you can do hiking, and there are just so many different adventures that you can really do in Costa Rica. Obviously, you can relax as well. There are beautiful, beautiful beaches, and it's such a lush country full of so many natural wonders, and so it's a really, really beautiful option if you're looking for something a bit more fun and exciting. Yeah. Okay, it's an option. And please tell me, by the way, if you've been to any of these locations already, and I will obviously cross it off my list. Okay. Totally a little bit out of left field. Not out of left field, but I was thinking maybe Kyoto, Japan. You've been there? Never mind. Okay. My next option is Maui, Hawaii. Yes. So Maui is beautiful. I mean, there's warm sand, there's like turquoise waves, lush green valleys. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can sip Mai Tais at the beach or at the pool. You can go snorkeling, whale watching, or honestly just sit under a palm tree. It's very relaxing. It's a mixture of relaxing and adventure. So it's like just enough adventure to keep things exciting, but also just such a deep sense of peace that I think you'll feel in Maui. Okay. Flight's a bit long. Okay. Okay, I have another option. This is a place that I've always wanted to go. I've never been. Okay, so how do you feel about the south of France? Interesting, right? Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong. There is just, it's, again, absolutely beautiful. It's like a sun-soaked painting, honestly. You could spend mornings in Provence, wandering through lavender fields. It's just incredible. Or you can even go to Saint-Tropez, go take a dip in the Mediterranean. So either we can do a direct overnight flight to Athens and then a short 45-minute flight to Santorini, or you can do like the longer route, which has a stopover in Paris or London, and then you can grab a croissant before continuing on. Okay, so you just want to get there. Got it. Okay. Not the biggest fan of planes. I understand. Okay. And I should have probably checked with you before. What were the dates that you were looking to fly out? Okay. No, actually it won't be too crowded. It's not the most popular time. Okay, so I'm going to find you flights for those dates. What is your return date? That's a good amount of time. Yeah. Okay. And then, if you're a bit queasy flying, do you prefer like an aisle seat so you can get up and use the restroom, or do you prefer a window seat so you can look? Window. Okay. How many people are traveling with you? 2. You and someone else. Okay. Okay. And were you interested in upgrading to business, like first class or anything like that? I can give you the pricing. Okay, yeah, so on those days, actually, it would not even be all that much more expensive. It would be probably an extra $75 per person to upgrade yourself. Yeah, it's always the best option, especially on long flights. Okay, I'll get that booked in for you. Okay. Okay, let's move on to accommodations. So for accommodations, I have 3 different options for you. So the first option is a cliffside villa in a place called Ia. It has its own private infinity pool, caldera views, daily breakfast delivered straight to your terrace, and it's quiet and luxurious and just absolutely perfect for dreamy sunset views. Okay, I hear you. Okay, let me tell you so for day 3, I'm thinking let's do a historical day. You can explore Akrotiri. It's the ancient city buried beneath volcano ash. It's kind of like the Greek version of Pompeii. It's very, very fascinating and quite serene. It's like just the right amount of adventure, and I think you would love it if like history and stuff like that is something you enjoy. Yeah, you're a history nerd. Okay, yeah, so I think that would be beautiful for you. Okay, day number 4, I'm thinking you do a slow morning because you're kind of recovering from the day before, you know, all the exploration. So I'm thinking you'll do a slow morning. You'll get massages, maybe a facial, sit by the pool, and then I'm thinking a wine tasting tour through the volcanic vineyards, which is also quite fascinating, very cool. You can sample some Greek wine, which is also interesting. You'll taste the local cheeses. You can do a wine and cheese pairing, and you can also just walk among the sun-drenched vines because it's just so beautiful when you visit a vineyard in Greece. It's surreal. So that's what I was thinking for day 4. You want to switch that up? Okay, no problem. Yeah. Let me see what I can do, and I can come up with something else for you. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you what I have planned for day 5, and then we can come back to day 4. Okay. Okay, so for day 5, I was thinking maybe Parisa Beach. You can see the black volcanic sands, the clear water. There's also a cute, stunning little cafe right there that you can enjoy lunch at, and just have this be your day to relax. Okay. Yeah, for sure. I can get that done for you, not a problem. Okay. And then I was thinking maybe you could hike up Scaros Rock. I know I'm not exactly pronouncing it right because I don't have the Greek accent. But you can do this obviously early in the morning. I was thinking for day 6, when it's still cool and the light is soft, because obviously I don't want you hiking in the heat of the sun. And then afterward, a long, relaxing lunch, or maybe brunch, or even you can bring a little picnic with you, and then a nap under the shade. Okay, so a few tweaks. Not a problem. You want a day for shopping and souvenirs? Okay. Okay, I hear. So you're thinking of combining the Parisa Beach day with a shopping trip? Okay. And what about for the day that I mentioned, the wine tasting tour? Okay, so you still want to do the tour? You just, okay. Understood. Yeah, for sure. I was actually going to add that. I was thinking maybe if you wanted to do like a sunset photo shoot or something one of the nights. Okay, so you want to put that on which day? Okay, day. I see. Okay. Okay. I'm also thinking, what about hiring a private chef one of the nights, like to come to your villa or your hotel room and cook for you a fresh Greek, an authentic Greek meal? reservations ahead of time.